What is going on, guys? We're going to be watching a video on the history of the Godzilla suit, okay? We're going to be going into Godzilla territory here. We're doing classic Godzilla territory, okay? Obviously, if we're going to be watching a video of a guy in a suit, it's clear that I'm talking about the classic Godzilla movies. And we have, like, on my channel, I'm very thankful that my Godzilla videos have been getting a lot of traction lately, and which means I can go and do more of these videos that I love to do for you guys. So with that being said, we're gonna take a look at the history of Godzilla suit from a channel called Dangerville. Okay, the channel to that video is gonna be in the link below, so go check them out if you guys don't want to hear me talk. Okay, but let's take a look and react to this. Okay, let's go.
Massive destruction and mayhem, and dudes in suits. While some casual viewers may find the suit awkward and goofy, super fans of Godzilla and classic monster movies of all kinds see the beauty that is in this special art.
Here we go. I hope I learned some shit on here.
Goji is not only just a funny sounding word, Goji, but also the name given to each and every one of the Godzilla suits that have been made.
Is that a museum?
To figure out more on these Goji suits, let's go all the way back to where it all began. Some of us dream about being in front of a camera, but probably not quite like this. Imagine studio lights everywhere, beaming down heat like a mini sun, reaching temperatures well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Small explosions are being activated all around you, and the set in which you are in has small buildings falling down all over the place.
So shit must get
really
really
hot. You happen to be wearing a suit that weighs over 200 pounds and
200 pounds, over 200 pounds.
Introducing a cinema legend, Haruo Nakajima. The very first Godzilla actor could only bear so much at once when wearing this monster of a costume, filming for short bursts filled with plenty of breaks.
That's
he would
crazy.
Get multiple cramps from dehydration and carrying the weight, and had stated in every film he starred in, he would lose 20 pounds of weight throughout the whole shooting process.
Whoa, you lost 20 pounds?
This didn't seem to bother Haruo, as he was very proud in his role.
You can lose 20 pounds? You're telling me that if I put on a Godzilla suit, okay, and I go in and terrorize this little village that was made for me to terrorize, I'll lose 20 pounds. Yeah, it's going to be over 100 degrees, but I will lose some weight? Man, that is a great idea for like a gym type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the aerobics class. Get me in that Godzilla class where you put me in a goddamn Godzilla suit and have me terrorize a damn room for like 30 minutes. And by the end of the week, I'm about to lose 20 pounds. Get rid of that coronavirus weight, you know? Not that I have it. No, I don't. I don't have the coronavirus.
Even going above what was asked of him, as he was known to help the suit making process by letting the design team shape and mold the suit to his body to make sure that the final product seen on screen looked as well as possible.
Man, that's crazy.
Have you ever thought to yourself how Haruo and the other monster actors were
that
able
version
to
of Kong was ugly,
scary. It was a hat of sorts that would have tiny holes poked into the suit's neck, giving just
imagine how
clear
sweaty he was. Oh
damn!
Damn! Look at how scary
the Godzilla.
Look at how scary this mask looks. Doesn't that look like a Five Nights at Freddy type of shit? That shit is creepy. Oh my god.
The Godzilla dorsal fins have a purpose of making the creature look 10 times more awesome. But they also hide one massive issue with these suits. To get into the large costume, Haruo and the other actors would have to climb into a giant hole in the back, which was covered up by the fins.
Okay.
To create the iconic original Godzilla design,
that's why you never really saw anything.
Would be drawn on a piece
that shows like, oh, that's where the zipper's at.
Scale of the costume. From there, the rest of the pieces to the puzzle would come into play. A wireframe was first established to work as a skeletal support.
Man, look at that. These black and white images look creepy.
Filled with foam to give the suit the feel of having body
that's so cool
and a more real-like appearance. The outside layer of the suit seen in the film is created by combining a type of latex rubber that is rumored to have a consistency similar to that of concrete. This foam would be shaped and sculpted to give us the rough and rigid skin that we see on Godzilla. From here on out, the original Goji suit design was used to influence and guide every single adaptation that was to follow. Unfortunately for Toho and us fans of these timeless pieces of cinema history, these suits would rot very quickly.
Oh my god, that is a creepy looking Godzilla. Man, rotten? So they wouldn't just like storm away? Fuck, imagine this thing chasing you down the hallway if you're a janitor, cleaning up this and this thing gets possessed and starts chasing you around. Fuck, man, why am I thinking so negatively right now?
2 years the suits were beyond use for filming. That means a new suit had to be made often as the Godzilla franchise started to grow more and more popular, with fans begging for more monster action. This opened the possibility for many ideas and representations of the King of the Monsters. Shodai, Gayakushu,
Shodai.
King, Mosu, Daisenso, Masuko, Soshingeki, Megaro, 84, Bio,
84.
Bado, Rado, Mogi, Meyer, GMK,
Michael Myers,
Kiryu,
MGK.
Final. As the years
Final?
went on and as society
The final
changed,
form.
so did the design of Godzilla. Each new suit being developed to go off of the new personality of the monster. From nearly lovable to downright frightening, the decades gave us plenty of portrayals of this iconic monster design.
That looks
But
like the
in each
Godzilla
suit,
from the
heart,
Netflix
blood, sweat,
series.
and tears of Haruo and the original team put in place all the way back at the beginning of Godzilla's now 65-year-long life still beats. And you can see the inspiration from this original design through all the Godzilla suits throughout the decades. Except maybe these next two Goji suits. The '98 Godzilla film that fans have come to call Zilla was mostly
Zilla.
done in CG.
There was
But
suits
you
in
may
this
be a
movie?
bit shocked to know that there was also plenty of Godzilla suits that were
Is it
used
the babies?
when making this movie. The baby Zillas at times
Okay,
in the film were
that makes
full-on
sense.
dudes in suits. These actors were sent to Godzilla school where they learned how to walk
Godzilla
and act
school?
like these newborn monsters.
There wasn't. You're telling me there's a Godzilla school out there where you dress up like Godzilla and just, man, that shit looks fun as hell. Sign me up.
Final product ended up being some of the best and most lifelike shots in the entire movie, and possibly even in the entire Godzilla series. Sorry, Zilla haters. The adult Zilla was intended to have a few scenes where an actor would wear at least a partial suit, but the film's team decided to go the route of animatronics, creating a nearly 15,000-pound animatronic of Zilla's torso and head. Speaking of animatronics, the most recent live-action Godzilla film, Shin Godzilla, also used an animatronic for many close-ups on the monster. While animatronics may not be costumes, they certainly deliver a similar effect and should be equally mentioned. In today's film industry, CGI has taken its place as the go-to for creating mythical monsters and creatures. Every little detail can be tweaked and adjusted at any time behind some computer. Legendary's Godzilla film showcased an entirely CG Godzilla, and it looked really good for the most part. Practical effects have always been a part of this series, and it is a big reason why Toho refuses to give up on using live props or suits. So the next time you watch a Godzilla film, new or old, think about all the hard work that went into
That is
creating
true. That's
our
crazy,
favorite
man. That's
monster.
wild.
By impressive CGI, outstanding animatronics, and maybe just a dude in a suit.
Shin Godzilla animatronic was crazy, yeah, and that shit was wild. Imagine that. Being like in a Universal Studios or somewhere in Japan, in the theme park, and you're like on a bus next to the water or some shit, and there's like an animatronic Godzilla, life size, even though it's just like probably up from here, coming out the water or swimming by. Like, oh man, that shit would be crazy. I'll be scared. Imagine that. Just chilling, all of a sudden it just shows up, like just gets up, doesn't have to do anything. And you're just like, oh fuck, man, shit, I'll be fucking excited as fuck, scared, and I'll lose 35 pounds at the same time if that ever happened to me. That shit would be crazy. Oh my god. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this fucking reaction to this video, man. Should I be doing more stuff like this? Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know some little details of things that are cool to know about Godzilla and kind of the making of Godzilla. I'm definitely going to be looking for more videos like this to explore with you guys. So stay tuned.